leave that nigga brain dead. Double back with 2 sticks, niggas on some gang shit. Really tryna flame shit, whip it out and bang shit. A fig nigga, bitch it get crackin' in my city nigga. Known to get it crackin' from the fig to the mini nigga. Gotta keep it on me when it's time to get jiggy. Niggas snitches telling lies, but I know it ain't any. Mister, beat a nigga bad and leave him stuck with a bad leg. The way the homies coming, best believe he gon' be brain dead. Hop out and flame shit, bitch we on some gang shit. I know you heard about us, bitch, it's 90s on some gang shit.
Goddamn, goddamn, another op down. Goddamn, goddamn, another op down. Goddamn, goddamn, another op down. You know who get it poppin' in the town. Look, goddamn, goddamn, another op down. Goddamn, goddamn, another op down. Goddamn, goddamn, another op down. You know who get it poppin' in the town.
You know the deal with it. On the gang, I'ma really blow. Nigga think he finna take my chain, that's his finna roll. Really, I done been through some things you don't even know. Real life, tricky situations, I never fold with the extras. And I don't go nowhere without my weapon. You ain't hopping in this car if you ain't stepping, nigga, I don't need your precious. Thumbing through hundreds, I got a fetish. I'm a legend where I'm from, a couple niggas won't admit it. I got big guns, big funds. Pull up to your hood, we gon' tear that bitch up. Ace on her face, I just bossed the bitch up. Grape on my face, so it ain't no mix up.
Goddamn, goddamn, another op down. Goddamn, goddamn, another op down. Goddamn, goddamn, another op down. You know who get it poppin' in the town. Look, goddamn, goddamn, another op down. Goddamn, goddamn, another op down. Goddamn, goddamn, another op down. You know who get it poppin' in the town.
Hey, let me gas up one time though. Hey. It's the 103 show. Like, one of them demons for real though. Look.
What up, y'all?
This whole situation happens, and months pass.
Oh.
Nobody gets arrested. Nobody gets charged. But there was a situation happening in the background where Moody was mad at Red Dot.
Well, back up. Butter got arrested the same day that situation happened.
Ah, okay.
Butter got arrested the same day. The same older white lady, when they were struggling with this white lady, she noticed a tattoo on Butter's arm. Once she gave the police that tattoo, you know, when we go to jail, they take those pictures of your tattoos, and they made what they call it, a photo spread, and the lady picked Butter out of the photo spread. Butter got arrested on January 15th. He got arrested for an armed burglary and a home invasion on that same day.
Okay, so Buddy gets arrested for the home invasion, but they haven't tied it to the murder of Lil Buck yet.
They knew, but they couldn't.
Right.
They was biddling. They was investigating. Because you got to think, a police seen Lil Buck getting killed. A police chase that Altima from the murder scene to the neighborhood where the home invasion and all that happened. That's 2 and 2. That's just, I mean, people can flip it how they want to flip it. Police chased the car from the murder scene to the neighborhood where the home invasion happened. You gotta, you know, people just want to see what they want to see and hear what they want to hear.
Okay, so Buddy gets arrested the same day, and what happens next?
I mean, Butter get arrested. They pulling over fucking charges everywhere. They saying little shit to people. You know how they just doing. Butter go to jail. They give him a bond. He go to jail, and he sit in jail for 8-9 months. And I think I think Butter was kind of standing, he was gonna stand strong until this fuck nigga Moody wore the wire on him.
Okay, why did Moody wear a wire on Butter?
Moody wore a wire on Butter because Moody and Red Dot had got jammed up. They was going on a drill somewhere, but they got pulled over. And they had a couple of guns in the car. Red Dot, quote unquote, gave a statement saying when he got in the car, the guns was already in the car. And Red Dot never went to jail, Moody went to jail.
What's the deal,
So Moody was
Gangery?
calling and telling everybody that Red Dot told on him.
Flacco.
And Crazy K wanted to correct that situation, but they needed the paperwork. You know, Moody Muslim, Red Dot Muslim, Crazy K Muslim. It's laws just alone in being Muslim. And the situation never got corrected to Moody liking. Red Dot still hanging around. Red Dot done earned him an ATK chain, you know. And that was Moody's way of getting back.
Okay, so Moody ended up recording Butter admitting to the whole situation?
Moody,
Yeah.
I heard the recording my own self through my lawyer. Moody wore recording, Butter told them, you know, Butter was really the mastermind of the situation. And Butter told him how he looked up, found out where Lil Buck stayed at. Told him that I came and picked him up, told him that Queso jumped out the car and shot the guy, killed the guy.
Oh my God.
Told him everything. Moody wore the wire, Moody got all that on recording.
Do y'all hear this shit, man? They trying to say Pops said he had paid lawyer. Paid lawyer gave him information that niggas was all telling on the case, all type of shit. Before he even told on his son. And his argument is he didn't tell on his son because everything he told was already information the police had from the crimees of the case. Sheesh.
Once Moody turned the recording back into the police, to the detectives or whatever he went in for, they moved Moody from that jail to another jail.
Oh my gosh.
Then they take Moody to another jail. They take Butter. They come get Butter from the jail and take him to the interrogation room. When he walk in the interrogation room, they playing the recording. Butter walks out. He don't say shit. So they charge him that day, and they let Butter sit to marinate on him.
She said, "Where's my weed?" Oh yeah, I wrote that up in a nice good old tobacco Dutch.
You know, to marinate on what's going on. That's how detectives and prosecutors mind. That's how they mind fuck you. You know, don't say nothing, make you try to. The worst thing in the world is for you to ask
Go to
yourself
sleep.
questions and answer them. So that once they charged him, I think Moody wore that wire on Butter in August 20-something, 21st or August 20-something like.
Damn. Flacco, what's going on your side of town, doggy? Let a nigga know something. She said, "You smoking my shit?" Nah, I took that, put that with some whole other situation. Chill out. Let me sit out. While you all in the woo-wop, in the comment section, you need to pull up because, yeah. Let me sit on. You need to pull up and come, yeah. Oh my God. So what's up, man? Did the bitch lie on Tylil or what? Let's see about it.
I got sister. I got a mother. I got sister. She got to black on me.
Yeah, a lot of us owe Tylil an apology. We were wrong.
Oh.
I got a mother. I got sister. She got to black on me.
Yeah, a lot of us owe Tylil an apology. We were wrong. We were lied to. We took this chick's word to be the truth, when in fact she's a liar. She's deceptive. She's a demon. She tried to ruin this man's life with lies, but tonight everything got spoiled and revealed.
You see, people, that's why you can't trust these hoes, dog. They lying for a quick come up and don't care about the damages that happen to the person they lie on.
And all her lies and all her deception got exposed and put on blast. Chicks like her deserve to rot in prison. Why would you do this to somebody's life? Because you regret a decision that you made consensually. This absolute despicable
Consensually. She said she got her graped. We ain't gonna say the R word because we want to get flagged. But she claims she got graped at the Streamers Awards party, after party. Oh my gosh, what year is this? Why are you at the Clover House? Why are you at the after party? When niggas celebrating their accomplishments and they're fucking horny and rich, and you and your girls gather up, huddle up, and go over there with what intentions? When you know these niggas have hoes coming in every other day, getting fucked left and right, you and your bitches say, "Oh shit, let's huddle up. Where next?" It seems to me like the bitch is embarrassed that she was just a little one-night stand because he got a whole girl and she probably thought he was gonna leave the bitch or something. But no, baby, you was just a little fun situation for that night, and I'm gonna go back to my girl. That's what Tylil said. Well, I guess they broke up now too, though. But hey,
Isabel accused Tylil of SAing her, full-on graping her at a Streamer Awards after party. She claims that she was intoxicated. She was really drunk, damn near unconscious, and couldn't really consent. But Tylil...
Oh, you say you got wood? You got something rolled up already? Oh yeah, go ahead and come to my office. Go ahead and bring that.
Still took it without her permission, and he only stopped having intercourse with her because she started to boo-hoo cry and cry.
So basically, he was putting it down, and she couldn't take it. She was crying. She was drunk. And she comes out the room. They laugh at her because they know what goes on when you go to the Clover House. And she feels embarrassed, and she goes ahead and played the role. Oh, I was drunk. You took advantage of me. Oh my fucking gosh, you're a fucking whore. You came to fucking get slutted out and mad that you're not respected. So your senses kicked in and said, well, this is the only way I could be respected if I switch the narrative and act like I didn't want this to happen.
And I see a woman crying like acted to a man, and a lot of nonsense that looking back now I can see is nonsense. But at the time, man, I see a woman crying like most of us. We see tears coming down. We see somebody who appears to be really affected by this, and we automatically went for the hoopy-doop, the okey-doke. But now we see the truth, bruh. I feel like one of the red flags during this entire essay story was when she spoke on how she told Tylil she didn't want to do it because he had a girlfriend.
My phone was stolen and broken. I had no way to get home, and I was
Liar.
assaulted, you guys, by someone that you guys all love. And I'm so tired of this streaming shit, and I'm done, bro.
And she wearing all that makeup. We don't see no real tears. Like, bitch, come on now. I seen better acting on Tubi.
He taped me. The reason why he stopped anyway is because I started boohoo crying, you guys. I was crying, and he taped me as I'm crying like this. He was like, why are you crying? Da, 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 da. And I'm like, because like I didn't want to, like, you know. And
yeah, right.
He's like,
remind you. Look at the pauses and stuff she's taking in between her breaths and shit, so she could think up the next lie for the next sentence. Let me remind you guys, these niggas is young and rich, dog. I doubt that they gotta grape any women that come to the Clover House willingly. You know? Bitches be flying themselves out to the Clover House to get fucked on. She know this. You know this. So you want us to believe you came to the Clover House to do what? Get drunk and do nothing. When they got plenty options, bitches coming throwing themselves at them, just like you was, bitch. You just didn't want to take the embarrassment that came with getting slutted out for a fucking couple minutes and still not become his girlfriend. That's probably where it hit deep at.
Like, you know, and he's like, oh, well, I'm going to talk to you again. I'm like, I don't care if you talk to me again. It doesn't matter if you talk to me again. It's the simple fact of like me not wanting to even go down that route because you have a girlfriend.
Oh,
you have it listened. You type it in.
Did y'all hear the bitch, man? Sheesh.
Missed that. Me not wanting to go down this route because you have a girlfriend should have been the first clue. She done something.
Right, so basically, she did something or wanted to do something, or regardless of the case, she was there to get jiggy and then having second thoughts because of his girlfriend. But from what I'm hearing, the second thoughts came after she already got penetrated.
I think she did something with Tylil.
Unwillingly.
She gave it
Allegedly.
Up easily, and Tylil still had a girlfriend, and she knew that she would never be the main chick. So now she regrets it, and that's exactly what this was. I don't know how we missed that or how we overlooked it, but it's not SA because you willingly and voluntarily and consensually gave it up.
Right, rather you cry or not. If you willingly started and I'm doing it up, working your shit down, beating that shit down, you start crying and I stop. Whatever else happened after that, when me stopping and I walk out, you could go create whatever narrative in your head. Oh, I didn't want to do it because you had a girlfriend. That's sexual assault. It's not, baby. You agreed to the party and we partied until you couldn't party no more.
Easily because you are cheap.
Regardless, she said, she didn't even say stop. She just started crying. They said, and then he stopped. So it's really not sexual harassment. He stopped on his own. Come on, man. You females gotta stop doing this to these brothers, dog. Come on, we already got it hard enough out here in these streets, man.
Right, to a dude who has a girlfriend, and then you regret it afterwards because you view yourself, I guess, in a high light, but you understand that he would never leave his girlfriend for you because you are literally, you know,
a slut,
a bop.
Trash.
So that's exactly what happened. She gave it up to Tylil and then got upset afterwards that Tylil stopped speaking to her, kind of ghosted her after he...
Exactly. She's mad she got treated like a bop.
clap her cheeks. So Tylil actually responded back, and he provided, hardcore factual receipts that nobody can really refute. This chick is a demon. One of the first things out of Tylil's mouth that was a really good sign here, Tylil said that they're moving forward. They have officially started the paperwork process to sue this chick for defamation. To me, that's a good sign.
That's right. That's right. But look, this is what it is, though. Who is she? How you gonna sue somebody that ain't got no chili? Clearly, she a broke bitch who trying to come up off of him. So what could he really sue the bitch for? All she could do is really get her situations and bank accounts freeze and frozen or whatever, and whatever new money come in, I guess it get filtered to his account. But she probably ain't getting no new money. She's a fucking slut, a bop, a hoe. All her money is dirty money. She probably get cash. She sucking dick. She getting fucked. You can't track that shit. Can't trace that shit. So he's suing, but he'll probably never get that money.
Fine, because this chick.
But whenever she start prospering in life and want to open businesses and really do shit in the real world, then that's when he will start collecting, which probably might be never.
He came online, did all she did, made all those accusations, and still didn't file a police report yet. Still didn't file paperwork yet. I don't know. I've never been SA'd, but I would hope that if you were SA'd, you wouldn't care about social consequences. You would care about confinement more than social consequences. You wouldn't want for him to be canceled. You'll want him to be locked up and confined.
Right. My team has already sent Jourdin a...
Rule number one. No, red flag number one. Why she ain't called the police? She said her phone was broken or taken. When you left, and it was out of his presence, why you didn't call the police? When you was out of his presence, why you didn't call the police? Why you didn't call the police? She ran to the internet, y'all, not to the police station. Keep that in mind.
Cease and desist, and we are also moving forward with a lawsuit for defamation. Jourdin has claimed that she was sexually assaulted at the Streamer Awards after party. That did not happen.
He began to go in order and surgically dissect.
And then remind you, the Streamers Award after party. These niggas drunk, rich, and celebrating. You think that's the night he decided to commit this devious crime of sexual assault? S.A.? Rich man who got DM full of bitches who ready to just do it better than what she could do for free? Do he really gotta take it?
Her story, even addressing the tiny details that you would think is not really that important involving her phone. She claims that Tylil took her phone. Tylil would actually say no. Like, she had her phone. She had it in the hotel. She left it in the hotel.
And mind you, these niggas is live majority of the time.
Hotel and left. Then she came back to get her phone.
Also, these niggas got security and shit. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't want to put their security in a hard spot. Security at the door, like, and hear the bitch in there crying, like, oh, no, stop. Security just at the door, like, no, you can't come in. Tylil's busy with the young female in there doing stuff that she clearly doesn't want to happen. I can hear it. But I'm just doing my job, security. You think he put a security in that weird situation? Come on, stop being weird, bitch.
And once she realized she left it at the hotel. So he never took her phone. She had her phone.
Everything was cool that night. Jourdin originally left the...
And she did have her phone, because how did she text him talking about getting some money? But this is after that, too. Just stay tuned.
After party and came back because Jourdin misplaced her phone. Not because it was taken by me.
Jourdin misplaced her phone. How did she misplace her phone? Also, remember, she said she got taken advantage of because she was drunk. So you was a drunk, sloppy bitch at the Clover House with a bunch of rich, young niggas, horny niggas that's celebrating their accomplishment. And they all know they finna get some pussy tonight. Don't know who from where, but what? Because it's all these bitches from left, right, straight, up, down, different directions, just fucking throwing it at them. But you know what's going down tonight. And remember, you and your hoes gathered up and said, fuck it, we have to be on the scene tonight. These niggas just got rewards, streamer rewards, and they're throwing a fucking after party, celebrating. They horny. We know they're horny. We're a little horny, but we're a little broke. I want to go enjoy the weed and liquor for free. So fuck it. If we know it come with some dick or fuck it. It is what it is. Hey. And they made their way on down to the Clover House at Lord knows what time.
The phone thing might...
Bitch, when the sun go down, don't hit my phone. Because you know what it is. Dick and balls all in your jaws.
Sound insignificant compared to the rest of the story. But the reason why that's important, and you kind of have to address it, because if you can point out any lies or any consistent lies here, then you become the more credible party. So if he can prove that Jourdin had her phone all night and that she was capping the lying, then yeah, he becomes the more credible person. So he moves on, and he actually tells a story of she asks to hop in the Uber with him and his hairstylist. They drive to a hotel. He offered to take her home. She says, can I use the bathroom and go upstairs? He goes upstairs with her. Whatever happens there, intercourse takes place.
We got to the hotel. I offered Jourdin a ride.
Why are you still here on the scene, bitch?
Home.
Why is she on the scene?
Jourdin asked if she can use the bathroom upstairs, and I said okay. Everything after that was consent. Everything that happened after that was consent between two adults.
Right. He went upstairs. When she went upstairs, he like, oh, you gotta go upstairs, pee. Shit, I'm drunk. You drunk. This after the woo wop. Shit, this my time to make my move. It ain't a lot of people around, no cameras and all that like it usually be. Let me go ahead up there and get my issue real quick.
She was not coerced. She was not forced or pressured. That was consent. Everything that happened after that was consent between two adults. She was not coerced. She was not forced or pressured. It was a mutual agreement between two adults. Jourdin seen everything went left, chat. I hope y'all follow me, and I'm gonna show you the timeline, and I got real evidence to prove everything I'm saying. So just please follow me. I know I'm speaking a little fast, but I'm gonna slow down for y'all. Everything went left when my partner called. The moment my partner called, Jourdin started acting crazy. She got really aggressive, and she was acting weird. She made me uncomfortable, and that's what made me start recording to protect myself.
Right.
Let me make it very clear right now. I have never recorded no.
Cause we already know what these hoes wanna do to the rich niggas. You feel me? So yeah, he said, oh, you tripping, bitch? Let me go ahead and pull this camera out and record you, ho, just in case, cause I see what's going on. Y'all ain't finna, yeah, all right, hit me with the okie doke.
Whole sex tape of Jourdin. That was also false. Now that y'all following me, Jourdin seen the call come in from my partner. She got upset, started talking aggressively, and she made me uncomfortable.
Oh, his girl called while they was doing the do, or after they did the do, you know, and after you do the do, the bitch be all up on you trying to like think she, you know, with you, part of this. And then she see your girl call, oh my gosh. She just furious. And then, oh, these niggas is drinking and shit too. Oh, you mix liquor in the situation? Oh my gosh.
I started recording to protect myself.
Which is very consistent with what he said and what she said.
You know how these hoes get off the Don who? Sheesh. Loose off the goose. I'm saying though. But how can you just lie and fuck with somebody's life like that? Because, well, I can't even say shit, nigga. I got the world's craziest big mama in the world. So I actually do know how.
Because he had a girlfriend, but they were already doing it before she found out he had a girlfriend, right? So she got hoodwinked.
Oh, so she didn't know he had a girlfriend. She thought she was just the only bad bitch in the world, just was in his face. She had no clue he had another girl, or a girl that he already had situations with, and she just thinks she just pops up in his life and comes along, and he has nothing going on with any other women. Stupid bitch.
From her perspective, but being hoodwinked is not SA'd. Right? You giving up the...
being played, for real. Being played, you give me the cookies, and I act like we gonna be something, and you give me the cookies, and I kick you to the curb and let you know reality, you ain't shit, and I got a bitch. That's not sexual harassment. That's just player being a player, baby, and you got played.
Cheeks to a man who has a girlfriend and then finding out he has a girlfriend isn't Grape, isn't SA. From her perspective, but being hoodwinked is not SA'd, right? You giving up the cheeks to a man who has a girlfriend and then finding out he has a girlfriend isn't Grape, isn't SA'd, right? You shouldn't have been moving so fast. You got your back broken first night, probably ain't even get a cold rack to wipe you off. He then proceeds to provide one of many damning evidence. So the first thing that he played was a video recording of him.
Oh yeah, for sure. Flacco's correct. He say, then they don't even realize the type of charges on a nigga head when he hit that motherfucking dorm, cuz. It's like, yeah, niggas treat you like the government. You know, it's supposed to be innocent until guilty, right? Innocent until proven guilty. But in jail, man, niggas gonna do you cold. That's like the P4K nigga from the jungles. He got the little pimping on the minor case. He automatically went PC because he know niggas gonna do him bad without giving him the benefit of the doubt. And it's so crazy how tricky the world is. Niggas come on phones talking about, nah, we would have gave him the benefit of the doubt. We would have let him be in the dorm until he got sentenced and figure out what really going on. But which probably is a lie, because you come in with them charges on your shit off the bat, niggas see that paperwork, they fucking you over. And sometimes it ain't fair because it really, you know, when you hear the details, you understand sometimes it ain't their fault, but sometimes, you know, yeah, niggas just gonna fuck you over, roll you right up out of there, dog. It's crazy. And all because of a bitch lie, you feel me? Niggas don't play about that. Them certain charges, dog, when you in that place. And yeah, I can say firsthand, I also was one of the people who did damage to certain people who came in with them charges back in, back in my jailbird days, I'm on a whole nother level, not whole nother, how you say it, I'm on a whole nother journey now, yeah, nigga done got growner and shit, that was my whole life, jailbird back to back, stressing moms out, calling for money and shit. Like, goddamn, was I calling for money when I wasn't on the streets? No. So why I go to jail and all of a sudden my moms and cousins and families is my personal pocket to call for money? Niggas is weird, cuz. But whatever. That's why I don't feel sorry for no nigga in jail, because I'm out here in the streets because I got away with the shit you got caught for multiple times. On that shit. And then, you feel me? I done been to jail back to back since 18. Nigga gave my 18s and 20s all up to jail, nigga. So nigga can't tell me nothing. I'm over here cooling now, though. Yeah, let's get to it. But yeah, moral of what I was saying was you can't lie on this nigga with these type of charges because he go to jail and niggas gonna give him a hard time in that bitch. Even if he's innocent. Niggas in that dorm gonna treat you guilty until proven innocent. And nigga, you might die in that bitch. It might be too late. Niggas done stabbed you up, poked you up, because you standing your ground talking about I ain't leaving. They talking about you gotta roll it up. You talking about I ain't leaving. You talking about I ain't leaving. Because I ain't guilty. What the rule? I ain't do this shit. The bitch gonna be fucked up. There's some niggas that just be tripping. And then they just roll you up. Niggas that jump you. Get you up out of there. And then come to find out in the future, they get news that, oh, you really didn't do it. They like, oh, my bad. Ain't no my bad. Nigga, I catch you niggas on the street. Niggas gonna die.
Him and Jourdin having a conversation immediately after everything happened. Immediately after they had sex, he began to record their conversation. And you know what didn't come up? Essay.
I've never had a...
Right. Okay, here we go. Here goes the lies. This is after the situation. So to a woman that I just supposedly did all this to, how is she supposed to answer the phone? How is she supposed to be acting? Not like this. Like this, she acting like a bitch who gave it up and she wants me to feel sorry for her and maybe fuck with her more than I plan to. Because she knows she was just a one-night thing. So she doesn't, this is not the attitude of a woman who just got something did to her that she didn't want to happen. Come on, Carol. Listen closely.
Sex, he began to record their conversation. And you know what didn't come up? Essay.
I've never had a one-night stand in my life.
What is a one-night stand?
Like after the party type shit when you first meet someone.
I don't know not one woman who would refer to their grape as a one-night stand. I don't know not one woman who would get essayed and get it taken forcibly from her that she didn't consent to. Who would describe that experience as a one-night stand?
Right.
Of course she wasn't graped. Of course she wasn't essayed. Of course she felt bad afterwards because she realized she was dealing with somebody who was an F-boy, right? He has a girlfriend, he's cheating on her, and you're just the mistress, right? You're just you're nothing to him.
Right.
Girls like Jourdin Pauline has been told their entire lives they're probably better than the bops and the 304s, like they look down upon. Girls like her probably come to the section and they look down upon the other girls who are also in the section doing too much because they like to present themselves as if they're like holier than thou,
right,
and they are like high up here and they can't be touched and they don't give it up easily. Whole time, they're no different than the 304, right? They're just in disguise. So once you realize now,
boppity bop, you feel me? They all hoes. All these bitches is hoes. You feel me? That's just what it is. Look, all these bitches are hoes. The only difference is some of them do it for free and some of them charge a fee. But all these bitches are getting slutted out. And not just by their boyfriend.
her entire facade is over with because she just slept with somebody from the streaming community on the first night who has a girlfriend and who would never talk to her again, or who would probably never wife her up.
Ever.
She now quickly began to devise up a plan to ruin this man's life.
You don't talk to them.
So that's what we just had.
Did we just have one night stand?
No. As long as we cool about it, that's not a one night stand. Mm-hmm. I said, as long as we speak about it, it's not a one night stand.
There's so many days after tomorrow.
Xbox Pro is the fastest and easiest way to get.
He said it's not a one night stand if I'm still talking to you. Trying to make her feel better and shit, right? But facts is facts, bitch, you lied.
After a while, Jourdin wanted to leave. So what did Tylil James do? I got her an Uber, a Toyota to be exact. I requested Jourdin a Toyota. Jourdin left the hotel room. Jourdin came back when she realized it was a Toyota. She banged on the door and demanded a black truck. Her words verbatimly after she demanded a black truck was, do I look like the type of to ride in a Toyota? Get me a black truck. Me being a gentleman, I got her a black truck.
What? What? Do I look like the type of bitch ride Toyota, get me a black truck? Wow. Bitch, you riding Uber, where's your whip to begin with, ho? I fuck with bitches who pull up on me with fly shit. Not bum bitches who just look cute and need Ubers and shit. You's a bum, bitch. Oh my gosh.
You could have stopped the story here, bro. You got us convinced, homie. But he didn't stop here. He provided more damning evidence. But just from my experience, he could have stopped it here, bro. Bro, I'm convinced. I already know what type of girl this is, bro. This is.
We all know what type of girl this is.
A girl who believes that she's more valuable than what she really is. This is the type of girl, right?
Trash.
Who gets embarrassed when she gets effed for free.
Right.
Yo, girls go out of their way not to get.
You heard that? Pretty bitch who gets embarrassed when she get fucked for free. Jesus.
F for free. Yo, a girl will have you stop at Applebee's on the way to the hotel just so she can get a meal so she can say she ain't get F for free, yo. A girl will tell you stop at.
The bitch tell you go to Chipotle. I don't get shit.
Wendy's, get me a 4 for 4, man. Get me a $4 meal before we, before you get the box, before you have, so she don't get cracked for free. She got a telly to the hotel, went upstairs to use the bathroom. He went upstairs too. They got into it.
Yeah.
She got cracked on a one-night stand for free with no effort put in. He called her that Uber. She said, "Nah, man, I can't get cracked for free and put in a Toyota. You gotta call me up."
Hey, she said, if I'm gonna get cracked, put me in that black truck. She said she going out in style.
Black truck. It didn't stop there though. He provided another receipt where she asked him for $2,000 afterwards.
For playing with her.
Because she didn't want to get cracked for free.
Jourdin, I try to blackmail you, Jourdin. Jourdin, I try to blackmail you, Jourdin. Jourdin, I try to blackmail you, Jourdin.
So Sheila, one of them hoes who say, yeah, well, yada, yada, yada. We're going to have a good time. But I'm going to send you. She said, I'm going to send you that invoice later, though. It might even be a few days later, like 2-3 days later. As you see, $2,000 for playing with me. Oh, and if you don't pay, there's a price to pay. Your reputation, clearly.
Jourdin, I try to blackmail you, Jourdin. 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 How?
If I raped you, if I graped you, why is you hitting me up still? We on FaceTime, and the next day after you sending Zelle requests and shit. People who get that, who got grape, don't do that, bro. She doing all this emailing and calling, but not once hit the police.
How, Chad? How? Look at what it say, Chad. Jourdin sent me Jourdin requested.
Like, how you gonna sue that bitch for false advertisement, bro? Went to the restaurant, looked like everything was free. I get to eating. 2 days later, it's a charge on my it's a charge on my shit. Oh, that's scam. That's the same shit. She give up the coochie for free. Next couple days later, you get a $2,000 request. Like, hold up, Jesus.
2,000, and then in the note it says for playing with me.
Oh my!
And I try to blackmail her. She's trying to extort me, gang. She's blackmailing me. She's lying on me, bro. That shit is up. She's lying on me, trying to destroy my image, bro. I got a niece. I got a mother. I got a sister. She trying to blackmail me. I got a niece. She trying to blackmail me.
Right, he said, I got a mother, I got a daughter, well, he didn't say he got a daughter, but he said, I got a niece, you feel me? And they all looking at him, his mama, his aunties probably looking at him like, our little Tylil, did he really do that? Did he really do that? Well, for the fact you got my mom, my sisters, my aunties, cousins, my girl cousins and shit, thinking like, damn, did our cousin Tylil, did our family member Tylil really do that? For the fact you got that in my people's heads, bro, you ain't shit, dog. and they know he rich, so they like, of course they like, they his people. They his people, so they like, we're gonna give you benefit of the doubt, cuz we know you rich, you don't gotta take it. But back in the back of their head, they like, what if? And that alone is a motherfucker playing with your reputation, dog.
I work hard every day for this I got, nigga. What you talking about? And I never let nobody take that shit from me.
I'll be real with you, brother. I'm sure the emotions is real. The emotion isn't winning none of us over, all right? Stick to the receipts, stick to the facts, stick composed and poised.
He said, we believe in you. We believe you. But like, chill out with all that animation. You feel me? You don't need it. The truth is the truth. You don't gotta be all animated. But like you said, like I said before, it's his reputation online, Flacco, not yours. So you can't tell a nigga how to react and how to feel about this type of backlash and lies being told about him. You, on the other hand, people talk shit about you all the time, so of course you're immune to it. But him, super player, smooth type of dude, he don't want his name mixed up in that type of cahoots, dog.
Right, because so far you're on the right track. You're providing the receipts we want to see. Right, but we seen R. Kelly cry. And R. Kelly was 100% guilty. All right, R. Kelly was the guiltiest you could get. So I don't even buy no tears, bro. I made that mistake with the Jourdin Pauline video, bro. Whole time she was capping her butt off, man. Right. So them tears, man, I ain't trying to hear that, bro. Get to the receipts. So after this, he provided what I think is the most damning receipt, right? Now, her trying to extort him for $2,000, the audio, to me, that's enough. Like, bro, you got it. You won, bro.
Right.
This chick is diabolical and devious. But then he provided the text messages.
Oh, my gosh.
Of her confessing and admitting that she's about to ruin his life because...
Oh, my gosh. This is the big bomb right here. This is the big bomb right here, people. Ladies and gentlemen. To show you how devious these bitches is.
He wouldn't text her back.
Jourdin text me right here.
He said, I don't know if you text me or not, but my phone is clipped. I can't see or do nothing. That's December 7th. So clearly it looked like December 6th. She said, what you doing? He didn't reply. December 7th, question mark, he didn't reply. December 8th, upside down face, looking stupid. He didn't reply. December 8th again, later that day, she sent some crazy Johnson looking shit, saying me give him his last warning before I show him who I really am. Oh my gosh.
She said, what you doing? Jourdin sends a question mark. I don't know if you text me or not, but my phone is clipped. I can't see or do nothing. Jourdin.
And then she hit on with that little lie. I don't know if you text me or not. My phone with the bitch, stop lying. You know he's just ignoring you, ho.
Jourdin sent me on December 8th at 12:01. This is in the noon. Jourdin sent me a upside down smiling face. After she sent the upside down smiling face, she sent the Zelle request. Let me show y'all. Follow me, chat. Are y'all following the timeline? Because I'm only gonna come up here one time and say this. Jourdin, all of these messages came on December 7th. All of these messages is at December 7th. The Zelle request is at December 8th. This smiley face, she sent this smiley face, right? Boom. Then she sends the Zelle request at 12:19 p.m. After she sends the Zelle request, she realized I was not paying it. Once Jourdin realized I was not paying it, Jourdin sent me this. You see this meme right here? Me giving him his last warning before I show him who I really am. Let me make it bigger for y'all since y'all can't read. Boom. Me giving him his last warning before I show him who I really am. What?
Man.
So once Jourdin realized I was not paying her $2,000, she sends me this. Me giving him his last warning before I show him who I really am. And guess what she did?
And she's so stupid for doing all this, like he wasn't gonna keep the receipts. You stupid bitch. You playing with his name like a probably come with jail time, stupid. So of course he gonna have receipts to prove his innocence. That's how you know these bitches is dumb, dog.
She showed me who she really was and showed you who she really was. Came to the internet with false allegations. Lied on my name. Lied on my name.
Bro, you've done proved your point, bruh. This is the best response to an essay accusations I've ever seen, bruh. Provided nothing but receipts and facts. This chick is the devil, man. This chick is the demon, bruh.
For sure. Jeez.
What type of woman will wake up and put an accusation like this? Yo, even if you're not doing it for him, why would you even want to put those accusations on yourself? Like, why would you even want to speak something like that into existence?
Right.
Grape essay is something that traumatized a lot of women, bruh. And you just playing with it, bruh.
Playing with it.
This chick is the devil, man. This is not cool, bruh. Pray for Tylil. I hope Tylil takes everything she has. I hope Tylil takes this chick to court and take everything, bruh.
Yeah.
Take the publishing.
Take everything. Oh, let me guess. She does music or some shit?
For that little TikTok song. Everything. Take it all.
Oh, I guess she's a TikTok one-hit wonder type. All right, some shit.
Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? All right, and if you're still watching this video, then click on this video right here, right here, somewhere on my screen to watch.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. These females are really trying to just, jeez. Yeah, man. They'll fuck up your image, dog. Oh, cause niggas was hating and shit. I know that. I saw that. Let me see. Too little late, bruh.
In this video, I'm gonna remake Sports Car by Tate McRae. I've never heard it. I'm using co-producer by Output for this. It's basically
Tory Lanez.
Let me see. All right, on this one, man. Flacco talking this shit, man. Ugh. Let me not do all that cussing and shit, man. You know, I don't know. This is just how I talk. But we finna get into it. Fuck it.
He's dropped an interview about an hour ago from prison where he's explaining himself, breaking down why he's innocent, how the system did him wrong. As a Tory Lanez supporter, as somebody who's not completely sold that Tory Lanez pulled out a gun and began firing at Megan Thee Stallion and shooting her, I'm here to tell you, man, there's too little too late.
And it's another bitch out here lying. You think a grown-ass man gotta shoot a bitch? I'm already fucking you and your homegirl. We done had threesomes. I done fucked y'all separately on different occasions, areas. We in the back of the woo-wah. What's this? We in the back of the Maybach? What? You think Tory Lanez really said, oh, Megan, whatever the case may be, woo-wah, woo-wah. Let me pull out a pop, put this bitch in her fucking ankle. Us two famous as fuck ass motherfuckers. That's just a decision I decide to make. Man, shit don't add up, man.
This interview is not going to move the needle, not one bit. It's probably going to hurt him more than it help him. There's nothing Tory Lanez can really do at this point, bro. I think Tory Lanez is probably going to spend, the next 6 to 7 years in prison before being deported to Canada. I don't know why he did this interview. I don't know the reason why. I don't know the purpose of it. It's not going to change anything. It's people who believe Tory Lanez believe Tory Lanez. People who don't believe Tory Lanez don't believe Tory Lanez.
I've never been violent towards a woman. I would never hit a woman, let alone shoot a woman.
Lanez, whose real name is Daystar Peterson, spoke to NBC News from California Men's Colony, a prison where he's 3 years into a 10-year sentence after being found guilty on 3 felony counts, including assault with a semi-automatic firearm.
There is definitely a very big misconception about me that seems to the public as I'm this monster. And I feel like I was catapulted into this poster child for the unprotection of Black women. And it's just so unlike me. And I've never really had a chance to express that. But you can look at my criminal record. I don't have one.
Bruh, I'm sorry, man, but he should have saved this for the trial, bruh. The only time during this entire process where you speaking up and speaking out could have made a difference was when you had the option to take that stand and look the jury in their eyes and explain to them why you're innocent, you chose not to do it. You chose not to explain yourself. You chose not to fight for yourself. Now, I don't know if it was...
They said because he didn't want to be a snitch. They gonna be like, oh, you was a snitch. You told on Megan. Man, he's a non-affiliate. And it's a bitch saying she shot him. No, it's a bitch saying he shot her. Shit. So for the fact he coming out now saying it, bro, why you should have said it then? That's all he's saying. Hey, I don't think I'll be in a predicament because I'm not shooting no bitch in the knee or in the leg, and I ain't chilling with no bitches who gon' lie and say I shot him in the legs. I don't know what the fuck he had going on. What the fuck type of drugs was they off of?
Counsel that advised you, if I'm innocent, bruh, a soul cannot advise me not to take that stand and speak out for, right? And speak up for myself. I'm sorry. Now, I don't believe that Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion. I just don't, right? I can't see it.
Right.
But it's silly that you're now speaking now, right? Like, for what purpose? Like, what is this hoping to achieve? You think we haven't heard these arguments enough? Yo, these people are doing, bro, they're not doing no 30 for 30 to prove your innocence, bro. These people is doing a news blimp, okay? It's a 5-minute interview with you, and then by tomorrow, it'll be forgotten, bro.
Oh.
One, if you were to do an interview, I would advise doing a full sit-down, probably with, like, I don't know, Drink Champs, Academics, Joe Budden, and do a full sit-down, bro. Doing this little blimp interview with the news is not going to do nothing. It's not going to go nowhere. It's actually going to hurt you. If I was you, I would have waited, because he has one more left. He has one more appeal left, and that's with the Supreme Court. I would have waited for all of that to be exhausted first and then come out and speak.
I never had one, and I feel like, that connotation that I would do anything of.
He said the white chick shot her. I thought it was another black bitch. I thought he was with 2 black bitches that they said he was fucking both of them hoes. And they was friends who started getting jealous when he'd be fucking one more than the other. Even when they be having threesomes, they be getting into it. So he be fucking her on a different spot, and he be fucking her over here. Because he know you bitches getting out of control, and I try to fuck y'all together sometimes. And 3 bitches, he in the back of the Maybach with 2 bitches. And somebody gets shot, and y'all think he did it? Come on, bruh. These bitches is fighting over dick.
This monstrous proportion.
And this liquor just don't do this. These motherfuckers off that cocaine and liquor. Going crazy in the motherfucking back seat, man. Motherfuckers getting shot. Jesus. And don't nobody gangbang.
It's completely incorrect and it's wrong.
Lanez declined to testify during his 2022 trial. Do you regret not taking the stand?
I think if I would have taken the stand, the verdict would have definitely been very different.
The rapper's legal team filed an appeal, which was denied in November. But his team is
Nah. That's a black bitch. It's another black girl. I forgot her name. Kelsey or some shit. I forgot her name. But her and Megan friends. And they both was having little threesomes and shit with him. But she chose not to speak. All the shit. Kylie Jenner. Nah, this ain't got nothing to do with... Oh, he was fucking Kylie Jenner too. I see what you're saying. But no. Kylie wasn't in the back seat that day. It was another black bitch he'd be fucking on.
Continuing to fight, with plans to file multiple appeals next week, this time with the California Supreme Court, in one claiming newly discovered...
Man, I'm gonna keep it G with y'all. Man, her friend shot her, bro. Or something was going on with a gun. There was a tussle. And he, being the man, trying to take the gun from these drunk, stupid bitches fighting over this dick. And accidentally, probably, somebody's finger ended up on the trigger doing a scuffle, and she got skint in the ankle. But all that getting shot and all that, and they still don't know because a real doctor came out and said that's not the ankle of a person who got shot in it. It's a lot of things not adding up. I don't know.
Discovered evidence that they weren't provided during Lanez's 2022 trial.
This is where I get really confused and frustrated because Tory Lanez already filed an appeal. During that appeal, we got to see exactly what Tory Lanez was disputing, and they didn't provide any new evidence. They were just arguing like specifics minuscule things. They really weren't arguing, hey, we got new evidence that proves he's innocent. We got the smoke.
Where was all this rush to get the evidence to prove his innocence, motherfucking, all these years ago? That nigga done sat there how long? That nigga, at this point, that nigga been in there long enough to join a gang.
Gun. They never provided that during the first appeal. So if you didn't provide this new evidence during the first appeal, why would this appeal be different? And why didn't you provide new evidence during the first appeal? Like, take a look at exactly what Tory Lanez was disputing during the first appeal.
All right, so Tory Lanez this week was denied the appeal that he put in. So he was basically trying to have his conviction overturned. He has been doing completing a sentence of 10 years in prison following the 2020 shooting of Meg Thee Stallion, for which he was convicted for in 2022. Now, he appealed this for many different reasons. Some to mention, he claimed that his right to testify was unfairly stopped for several reasons, including he had said that his attorneys at the time told him that like song lyrics and other damaging evidence could be used against him in cross-examination, and worried about that. He also said that the court messed up in he alleged that the court messed up in his trial because they allowed prosecutors to play that recording of the interview that Meg Thee Stallion's former best friend Kelsey Harris did when she sat down with police and she told them that Tory shot Meg, but then remember she came into court and said she didn't recall any of that. Now the judges, so this was a 3-judge panel that made this decision. The judges basically said they don't agree with any of his arguments and that they're going to uphold this conviction. They mentioned also too, remember when he was, claiming that his former attorney Sean Hawley had done a bunch of wrong things, including allegedly not allowing him to testify. The judges say that they read an email from Sean Hawley that said that she basically had told Tory Lanez and the other attorneys on the team that she wasn't comfortable with them trying to pin the shooting on Harris, who was Meg Thee Stallion's former best friend, because of some of the evidence and things that she had saw. So she backed off the case, and a judge said that they feel like she did nothing wrong by backing off of the case and deciding that strategy wasn't right. They also say that there was nothing wrong with the court at the time allowing the jury to hear Kelsey's interview with the police, because at that time when she was subpoenaed and she came in, she was given immunity, which is why she kept claiming she didn't remember anything that happened. So the recording was admissible in court and they were allowed to play it at that point because there were some inconsistent statements that needed to be cleared up. So yeah, he'll have to complete his sentence.
Those weren't bombshells. Those were just little discrepancies, and he was trying to get over on the technicality. Technicality ain't getting a 10-year sentence overturned, bruh. Right? And yeah, and those judges, and they decided, hey, bruh, some of these things, yeah, there was some errors in court, but for the most part, these errors were very minuscule and they didn't really affect anything, so appeal denied. Now he claims there's a full-on bombshell new evidence that they have for the Supreme Court. I really hope so. Right, for Tory Lanez's sake, I really hope so, bro.
Yeah, he didn't want to snitch. That's what I said. He didn't want to snitch. But it's like, he don't live the life that we live. He's a pop star, non-affiliate, nigga. You better get somebody to snitch for you, nigga. You better tell that man went up there and let them people tell him he shot that bitch and said, whoop-de-doo, take me to jail. You the head of the household. And you just let your pride, let everything fall because you ain't want to defend yourself in court by saying, I didn't shoot the bitch. And then it's not even necessary to say he had to tell. You could have just went to court and said, I didn't do it. That nigga went to court and said nothing. And now he want to say little shit while he in there.
Including hundreds of pages of medical records for Megan Thee Stallion, whose real name is Megan.
Another thing. That nigga got sentenced before they even got the fingerprint on the gun back. His fingerprints was never on the gun. They say good enough to where they could say he really had possession of it. That was his gun and he shot the bitch and all this. Like, it's so much just like, bruh.
Megan Pete, which they allege raise questions about the fragments removed from her foot after surgery.
Right.
His team argues that the fragments they allege,
sake, I really hope so, bro.
including hundreds of pages of medical records for Megan Thee Stallion, whose real name is Megan Pete, which they allege raise questions about the fragments removed from her foot after surgery. His team argues that the fragments were not provided ahead of trial and that this was a violation of due process.
And we didn't have that chance. Or perhaps we could have questioned the doctors differently when they were.
Yeah, he said they did him dirty, and he let him. Yeah, he let him because his pride. He trying to be tough for us. That's exactly what happened. He trying to be tough, show off for niggas like us that say, oh, okay, yeah, he took that to the chin, and he did that. He ain't snitch. You stupid bitch. You give a fuck about what we think. You don't even gangbang. You're not even part of our world, nigga. But you want to be. And that's what a lot of these non-affiliates these days, they didn't start hanging out with niggas who gangbang, and they start trying to, you know what I mean? Yeah, without really, you feel me? They try to go 1 foot in, 1 foot out type shit. But that's what he got. That's what got him jammed up. But I still feel like it's a way he could have wiggled out of that without snitching. Nigga, I'm not telling him to snitch. I'm telling him to say and do everything they can say he didn't do it. I ain't, you feel me? If I was him, I'd be like, I ain't saying she did it. I ain't saying she did it. I'm saying I didn't do it. You feel me? And this bitch over here getting immunity ain't got to speak. Make this bitch speak. Who shot her? It was 3 of us in the back of the car. Why only 2 of us get something to say? And Tory had the chance to say something. He ain't say shit. Megan had a chance to say something. She said he did it. And the other bitch, she just ran off and said, I'm not saying nothing. Because that's the bitch that did it.
On stand to impeach them because it does look suspicious.
But in the appeal denied in November, the court did address the fragments, ruling that the surgeon's testimony was, quote, more than sufficient to prove great bodily injury on Pete. Proving something like this on appeal is tough.
This is a really, really difficult appellate argument for defendants to prove because they have to show if the evidence actually came into court, the jury would have found differently. It's an uphill battle, and it's something that often torpedoes any defense appellate argument.
The Los Angeles District Attorney's Office and representatives for Megan Thee Stallion have not responded to NBC.
And let me remind you, I guess it don't matter, you know, snitches get stitches, don't snitch, but if you're not part of that gang life, nigga, it don't pertain to you. And then, this is the cherry on top. He's from fucking Canada. Where fucking Drake is fucking from. You think Drake gonna go down, fuck with some bitches? You feel me? It's getting crazy. I'm fucking her. You feel me? These bitches don't know how to act. We off the cocaine, we off the liquor, it's going up. I'm rich. I'm throwing hundreds on her. She getting mad. A couple more hundreds got thrown on her than what got thrown on her. We in her back. She eating dick. She mad because I'm looking like I'm enjoying her head more than her. You feel me? But mind you, this is Drake. You think Drake finna end his day with people lying on him saying he shot one of them bitches because they got dick hungry and jealous, fighting over dick, and gonna try to put it on me and say I shot the bitch? You think Drake gonna allow that? You think Drake lawyers or his people, his entourage, bodyguards, anything gonna let it happen? Mr. Famous dude from Canada. Tory Lanez is from the same place. What's his deal? Tory Lanez then came to motherfucking, but I can't say this. I can say the same about Drake. Drake trying to get a little seasoning too. Start rubbing shoulders with some royal members. Start poking your chest out like you really one of them. I've been peeping Drake do that too though. But I'm saying, Tory Lanez, I guess, did it too. He was too deep into it and said, fuck my freedom. I don't gangbang, but I'm sticking to the code, nigga. I ain't saying shit. Now look, you still ain't from nowhere. You just a nigga from Canada getting extorted. But you, in your mind, you call it, oh, I'm just the richest nigga here, so I'm going to be here and bless people that's on a tier with me for your comfortability, of course. So in a way, even if you willingly do it, it's still a form of extortion. It's called friendly extortion. Because he can't walk that tier, that main line with his chest out and talk his shit. Nigga, he probably going around smiling and shit. Niggas' faces being nice and shit. You know, I'm not saying you're supposed to be mean or, you know, trying to act tough or nothing, but I just know his kind. I know niggas like you, dog.
NBC News' request for comment.
I believe not only that I was wrongfully convicted, but The amount of new evidence that has emerged since that trial, I think, has been overwhelming.
But that's what I've been trying to figure out, man. What is the new evidence that have emerged? What is it, and why was it not provided during your appeal process? The appellate process was the time for you to provide all the new evidence and why you were wrongly convicted. That was not done. It simply was not done. So if the new evidence that you guys have, I guess it's not convincing enough to where you want to provide it to the appellate court, then what are we supposed to do with it, right? Now, we've seen the website, right? Like, we've seen the videos and certain, but those videos weren't really new videos. Those videos already existed. Again, I'm not speaking from a hater perspective. I'm not speaking from a Megan Thee Stallion fan perspective. I'm speaking from somebody who supports Tory Lanez.
Right.
But we keep hearing about this new evidence, new evidence, new evidence. The appellate process happened. It was rejected.
He should have came with all the evidence for the jump, nigga. Don't wait till you knee deep in that shit. Sentenced already. Appeal denied. And now you trying to come with this, that, and that. You should have came with this, that, and that, nigga, before you let them do what they wanted to do with you.
Because no new evidence was provided.
And not you, nigga. You rich as a bitch. You shouldn't ain't say shit. What the fuck is your lawyer doing? What type of lawyer you got?
Where's the new evidence, and what are you guys planning on doing with it? Because it's not going through the legal process.
What has life been like in prison for the last couple of years?
Truthfully, I've done my best to keep my head above water, but mentally, I've gone through.
Hey, that Toronto accent coming out of him. He's like, I don't know.
Trauma that I sometimes even struggle with because I've never imagined myself dealing with.
I've never imagined myself dealing with this type of situation.
Things that I would have to deal with. I've been stabbed 17 times. Almost lost my life.
If you could say something to Megan Thee Stallion today, what would it be?
Bitch, you ain't get stabbed 17 times. I don't believe that shit, nigga. Cause I didn't. No, I ain't do shit. I done seen some shit, and you know, every little don't really puncture how you're supposed to puncture. Some shit just might be a little scrape or a little but it ain't go all the way in. But you might have probably got poked a couple times. But this nigga over here, he gonna count every little 17 times I got stabbed up. I'm him. Get the fuck out of here.
Imagine being able to build an app with your...
Tory. I got stabbed 17 times. I'm still standing strong. Main line from Toronto. I don't snitch. But I don't gangbang either. I just let the bitch tell you I shot her. And I let my $1 million fortune go down the drain. How do you tell that? Man.
I think that...
See, it's people like, look. It's people like me. And it's people like him. It's people like me who chose to live this certain life to where there's a code we live by, and there's people like you who is a fucking civilian and you do what the fuck you gotta do to do whatever the fuck you doing. You get lawyers and shit like that when you get in situations, so do we, but I'm just saying, who are you from Toronto to just be trying to just not defend yourself? Even people, us gangbangers defend ourselves in court without telling, of course, but our lawyers gonna do the best of their ability to make sure we don't get in our jam. Your lawyers seem like they didn't do shit but take your money, nigga. The fuck? And then at the very least, he got sentenced. I'm thinking, okay, this all a play for his image. Put a little more hair on his chest, he bounced back out, and he that superstar, right? But then when he got his appeal denied, I'm like, oh, it's serious. I thinking he was gonna get sentenced, do a little time, appeal approved, he get out, ankle monitor, what? You know, back to the music. But nigga, this nigga seems like he's stuck. Jesus.
I wouldn't say something directly to her. I would like that moment to happen in person. We've both gone through a lot. There's this connotation that, like, I share this.
This nigga said he must have had a Canadian lawyer.
Hatred for her.
Everybody know to get a lawyer that's from the area that you caught your case. So they have a So they're a familiar face in the courthouse. So when they walk in there, the lawyers see the DA see him, they're like, oh, what up, Todd? And you're like, what up, Jackie? You feel me? They know each other, you feel me? Like, bitch, I let you get that last case. Let me get this case. Let me win this case. My client, look at him. He got a life. Come on. She like, okay, take me on a date later. Well, I'll let you win this case. That's how they do, man. They all in cahoots, man. The lawyers and the public defenders they having lunch together. And that motherfucker, when it's court time and they go on break lunch and they make us go out and come back in, motherfuckers is talking. They back there talking and shit. Nigga, what the fuck? But now when you got a personal lawyer, maybe it's different. But what? His personal lawyer came from fucking Canada. He has no say so in the fucking courthouse over here. So I say you got to get a lawyer that's already a big dog in the city that you caught your case in. So he walk in with his little folder and shit. Look at the DA like, yeah, bitch, my client, yeah. But nah, you got your own personal lawyer from Canada. Niggas gonna look at him walk in the courtroom. DA gonna look at him like, oh, yo, finna eat him right up. Finna fuck over him.
But I don't. I genuinely passed that. I'm at a place of healing in my life. I'm at a place of taking accountability for the things that I did wrong. And when I talk about my case, I don't want it to be taken as me.
Tory should have said, fuck it, give me 2 strikes and probation.
Coming at her, because it's not that. I'm just asking for somebody in the system to look at my case and look at the evidence and ask if this was fair.
Saying that was a mistake. There are people who are literally out here on social media who hate Megan Thee Stallion. They have a level of vitriol and animosity towards her.
Yeah, I'm one of the people too. I hate that bitch. Oh God. And it's funny because I hated that bitch before she even lied on Tory. Like bitches like that.
Because they believe she lied on you and got you 10 years unfair.
That lie on a black man and have him innocent in jail and be okay with it. And you now somewhere popping pussy. Like you didn't just get this black man in jail because you and your friend was hungry over dick, fighting over it, jealous. And you got this man sitting in a cell and you don't lose no sleep. She over there cupcaked with Klay Thompson. Like, fuck it.
Now, as somebody who's serving the 10 years unfairly, as somebody who's saying that she lied on me and got me 10 years in prison, you don't hate her? You don't have animosity towards her?
I hate that bitch.
You don't have vitriol for her? That reflects poorly on people who are sitting back and haven't made up their minds yet. People are out here rotting for you and they not doing 10 years and they hate Megan Thee Stallion and you don't hate her. Now, maybe you have to say that publicly, so I can't read too much into it, but if you don't have any type of hatred for her, bruh, I'm looking at you a little sideways here. Now, one of the funniest and most laughable things about this entire interview was when Tory Lanez and his team says they are...
Nigga, it's a nigga came out. It's a nigga posted a picture on a bus with Megan Thee Stallion. I guess it's her little boyfriend back in the day before she, took off. He say, man, this bitch, that nigga been exposed. He said, this bitch ain't shit. Bitch left me in behind. Whoop. I sacrificed so much, lost my car, my spot, all type of shit for this bitch. And I ended up taking the train, all type of shit, the bus with this bitch. And he got pictures taking the bus with the bitch, all type of shit. And he say like the bitch start fucking with different niggas and got her that deal, sucked the right couple dicks. Fucked the right couple niggas and, and left that nigga in the past. And he felt like he lost everything to try to uplift this bitch when she was doing them little low budget music videos back in the day before she got her deal. That's when he was in the picture, Hey, that's why you don't put all your eggs in the basket trying to help a bitch. And not even a bitch, anybody. Because they going to be the ones to fuck over you and look at you like you never helped them. And anything you ever did for them didn't mean nothing or it wasn't that big of a deal. The whole time in your life, it was a big-ass deal lost for you to even help them. But they don't appreciate it. That's that type of situation.
Gearing up to ask Gavin Newsom, they're officially filing to ask Gavin Newsom for a pardon. Gavin, Mr. Hiss Newsom, who's been using Megan Thee Stallion songs in multiple TikToks as of lately to get back at Nicki Minaj, that Gavin Newsom,
fucking dirtbag,
is gonna file a pardon for Tory Lanez. You might as well not even waste your time even filling out that paperwork, bruh. There's a 0% chance that Gavin Newsom is issuing a pardon, bruh. He's a Megan Thee Stallion superfan.
And with that, Chloe Molas joins us now on set. So, Chloe, Tory Lanez is also seeking a pardon from Governor Gavin Newsom?
That's right. His legal team has filed the necessary paperwork, and it is before the governor now. So they're seeking either a pardon where his criminal record will be wiped clean, he would be released from prison, or to have his sentence commuted, meaning that the time he has served is sufficient, and release him, but that doesn't change his criminal record. As for when this could happen, the governor typically does these twice a year, so this could happen before the new year.
Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think? Do you guys believe Tory Lanez doing this is a good look?
Do y'all believe it? Do y'all believe Tory did it? Do y'all believe Megan did it? Do you believe the bitch did it? What y'all think, man?
Do y'all believe
what y'all think should happen? What do y'all think is fair? Let's talk about that.
that Tory Lanez speaking out like this is a good look? Let me know in the comment section. And if you're still watching this video and want to watch another good video, then click on this video right here somewhere on my screen, somewhere here.
We ain't doing all that, Flacco. I gave you one. I ain't giving you two. Let me see. Well, I would kick it with y'all some more this morning, but you know I'm trying to wake and bake, and I ain't got my weed, man. Gotta hit the stove. Gotta hit the shop. Gotta hit the shop, man. Hey, that's crazy. I'm getting more and more people in the chat every day. A nigga just gonna keep it up, man. Keep it up. You see the low views now today. But just watch, man. Have faith in the RealWattsBaby. We shall prosper.